Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I am going to be playing around with my distress oxides and doing some blending on tag. So here's kind of the prototype that I played around with, and I'm going to jump in and kind of show you all how I made this. Let's get started. So first off, with the blending, I am going to be using antique linen and pearlized or fossilized amber and carved pumpkin. So I'm starting off with the antique linen, and when you're blending, you want to start off of the paper, the tag, whatever you're doing, and then move your sponge applicator on. And you can use all kinds of things. These are the Tim Holtz ones, but you can use makeup brushes, you can use all kinds of things. And so for the antique linen, I'm just going to kind of do it in a little spot down here, a little spot up at the top, and then a little spot over on this side, and a little in the middle. And then I'm going to move on to the carved pumpkin. And again, I'm going to kind of do down in this corner, over here, and then up in here. And it's good to use kind of numbers of 3 when you're doing colors. And this carved pumpkin is pretty vibrant, so you kind of want to take a light hand with that one. Up into this corner up here, and it kind of distresses the edges, which I like. And then now I'm going to do the fossilized amber. Oops, I'm going to help if I put the sponge on. Again, I'm going to kind of fill in the white space. Now you can leave some white space if you want to. For this particular tag, I'm not really going to. So I'm going to kind of blend this in here. And then I might put a smidge of orange in the middle here, just to pump it up a little bit. Like that. I kind of like how that's looking. You can distress up the edges a little bit more if you like. And then the fun technique I'm playing around with is with these distressed oxides, they react to water. And so I'm going to kind of show you how that works. I'm going to clean this up though. Try to keep... Sorry about that, y'all. My camera stopped. So to make these circles on here, to make it look distressed, what you want to do is with your sprayer, you don't want to pull the trigger all the way back. You want to just pull it kind of not even halfway, and you want to just kind of spray it, and then you'll have these big kind of water droplets will appear on your tag. And then you let those water droplets sit there for a minute or two, well, not even a minute or two, for just a few seconds. And then you dab up the water with a paper towel, and then that will lift up the ink and kind of give you that distressed look there. So that's how that works. Sorry about that. My camera stopped. Now what I want to do is take this swirl stamp, and I'm going to use an archival ink on this one, and I'm using sepia, and I like using the archival because if I want to do anything more with the distress oxides, this will not get impacted, so the stamp will stay. I'll put him right down there. Wipe that off. Now on this first tag, I put this flower here. But I think this time I might go with, I had this little acorn and I thought that might be kind of fun to put right there, like he's grabbing the acorn. So I think I'm gonna put that there. And then up top, trying to decide if I want to put a smaller flower sticker. Might do that. Let's see, what else do I have here? Glue this down while I'm thinking about what else I want to do. See, I think that's just kind of cute. I like that. He's got a big old acorn. And what do I want to do up top here? So I could put, maybe I'll put a ticket to go. Yeah, maybe I'll put this up here. And I might even, should I tear it? I'll tear it. Put that up there. Gotta ink that up. I'm trying to not overthink things, but I usually still do. But I'm hoping making these on the camera will help me to not overthink it. So I might put that there. I feel like I need something else. Something else. What else do I have here? I think this orange is too bright. Put a little bit of that. See how that looks. Oh, and you know, I forgot to poke my hole. I punch my hole out on this one. I just use my marks on my pad to kind of help me find the center there, and then punch it out with my big bite. Alright. And then maybe some fabric or some lace. Do a little bit of this ribbon behind it. Possibly. Or maybe split this up a bit. Sure, I'm staying in camera for you all. If I could tie that into a bow. I can't think and talk at the same time, so y'all have to bear with me here. Oh, maybe a little sunshine ribbon. That. All right, let me try to dig up a few more things here. Okay, so I found these Dollar Tree fall stickers, so that might be fun to use. And I might use a little bit of washi tape as well to put on here. Maybe that yellow. And tore a little bit of this off. I think that fixes the issue I had with that. Put the Hello Fall here, possibly. And then I could do maybe a little washi tape. I think I might need more of a contrasting color. Let's see what I have here. I want to use the zigzag. Alright, I think I like that though. So let me glue this down. Put too much glue on that lace doily there. It's alright, we'll try. That there. Right, that looks good. And maybe I'll do another little number up here. That might look nice. So what number do I want to use this time? How about we'll do 8. 8 would be a good number. I picked these up at Michael's, yeah. Number 8. And again, I'm going to go with that sepia, like that. So put the number 8 there. Sorry if I block that. And then the number sign. I like that. I like it. Okay. So I think that looks nice, and I might do a little distress around here just to give it a little contrast. Okay. Looks nice. And I want a little bit of regret on here somewhere, possibly. Yeah, maybe I'll put a little bit right there. Or is that too much? Maybe just a little bit right there. Yeah, that might work. I really like this color, off-white kind of color. I'm overthinking it, aren't I? I think it needs a little something. Maybe I'll put it like that. Yeah, I kind of like it right there. Right, well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope I gave y'all some ideas for your own tag making. And I hope that you give blending with these Distress Oxides a try if you haven't before. I think they add a really nice background to these tags. I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.